The open road is a very good indicator of human behavior. Now, lest anybody think I have a road rage issue, which I have had in the past, don't get me wrong. And I still get occasional small flare-ups, but anyway, I don't let things get to me as much as I used to. Doesn't mean I don't see things. That's not going to stop me from noticing things. A lot of people, they drive around and they behave in much in much the same way that they do in the quote unquote real world, in their day-to-day lives when they're not driving around, which they're completely different people. I mean, don't get me wrong, people are more aggressive when they've got a couple £1,000 of steel surrounding them, but their tendencies tend to be the same, if you know what I mean. The comfort level goes up, but it goes up in any scenario where a person's comfort goes up, those tendencies are going to come out. That's what I'm referring to. And a lot of people driving around, they play these little mind games. They resort, and I say this credibly because I used to be one of those people, and to some extent I can still be at times. I let myself get pulled into that little web. But some people, they'll do things under the guise of being courteous or of being firm, but they're really just doing things to us. They're really just doing things to assert some kind of a power play. A lot of people will be driving around emotionally, or holding on to some baggage. Maybe they had an argument 5 minutes ago or something, and they will take it out on you. They will take it out on somebody else. Now, if you don't know that's what's going on, you can let yourself get pulled into that maelstrom. You can take it personally. Now, if you do know, then you don't take it personally. You withhold reaction as much as possible, as much as you're capable of doing that. But it's very important to be aware of what's going on, because it does happen. You can't think that every time somebody cuts you off, or every time somebody tailgates you or drives aggressively around you, that it's your fault. You have to be accountable, and you have to know that you make mistakes, but you have to be forgiving to yourself just as you have to be forgiving to others. And don't always think that because somebody drove aggressively, it's your fault. People are going to drive aggressively because of things that you do that are very much your fault. But don't always jump to that conclusion.